This is your city.
Hold yourself up. Let's go. Bring him up there. Let's go. Mind your coach. Finish your set.
Your home. Your opportunity.
It's all about energy. It's all about effort. It's all about getting better.
To make a name for yourself,
going all the way down
your community,
the field. Touchdown USF.
your family. To reach higher and fight harder.
Leveled the return man.
And show the world.
Right, he busted up the middle and he's gone again.
Why South Florida football is called Bull Strong. When the Bulls win, you win at Wendy's. Wendy's is a proud partner of USF Athletics. And when the Bulls play, you win. Get a free small fry after each Bulls football game and score a free small Frosty when they win. Valid for 24 hours after any game day at participating Tampa area Wendy's locations. No purchase necessary.
He has now set a USF single game rushing record. Touchdown USF! Blake Barnett on a keeper. They will run on first down and splitting the seam and going all the way down the field for a huge gain. Goes long, and this is picked off by Mike Hampton. Bulls defense digging in. A foot race to the end zone, and nobody is going to get him.
Bull Strong Inside USF Football is presented by Wendy's. When the Bulls win, you win at Wendy's. And by Coca-Cola. Hooters. Tampa General Hospital. USF Health.
Here we go. Group 3, you're down. Here we go.
The shot is blocked by David Collins. Here comes Collins on a run out. He dunked it over the field. He just dunked it over the entire building.
P-Mo. You know what? P-Mo is great, man. He is a ball of energy. He holds the guys and his staff accountable to helping our young men be the best that they can be in our weight room, because that is so important in football. All of our players are blessed with the ability. But what are you doing to enhance your ability? And P-Mo, I think P-Mo does a great job of really pushing our guys in that right direction. Say, look, man, you can be better than what you think you are.
So just make sure that we're ready to go. It's all about energy. It's all about effort. It's all about getting better, all right?
I love Coach Moore. You know, I've been around a lot of strength coaches in my time coaching, and he's a guy that holds players accountable. And to me, that's one of the biggest things for a strength coach, is to hold players accountable. And then on top of that, he's a demanding strength coach. He's going to get the best out of our players in the off-season, and when they're lifting, he's going to make sure that they give everything that they've got down there to continue to develop, to continue to get bigger, stronger, and faster, because that's what we need.
Hey, we're here. We're up. We might as well work, right? Let's get it done.
Coach Moore's tough, but I love him. I need that. He doesn't let things slide. He's always tough. He's always wants us to be better as a man and as a person, and he drives us to be like the best person we can be, especially in the weight room, off the field, everything.
Coach Moore, he gonna work you. He gonna get you better every day. He gonna get you stronger. Even though he's a weightlifting coach, he's not just a weightlifting coach.
You should be able to look in somebody's eyes and tell if they're ready to play.
Well, Coach Moore, he's extremely intense. He is loud, he's strong, but he's a player's coach. The players love him. When they have any issues, a lot of times they'll go to Coach Moore just because he's with them so much.
When you come on that field, this is your place. This is your domain. So this morning, every single time you got to dominate the guy in front of you. When you keep doing that for 60 minutes, then we're going to get what we want. It got to be that way in bottles. Everybody got me?
Yes, sir.
Let's go get after this.
And so he does a great job of being hard on them.
It has to be that way every single day.
Pushing them past limits that they think that they can reach, but also loving them up when they need it, taking care of them, making sure that they have what they need, outside of the weight room, outside of the football field. And Coach Moore does a fantastic job with our team, both offense, defense, and obviously special teams as well.
Bull Strong. Inside USF Football is brought to you by Wendy's. The Bulls were in East Hartford, Connecticut for their first road conference game of the season. They had won 7 straight against UConn in a series that's been defined by close games.
Let's go!
On a beautiful afternoon, these Bulls were hungry and ready to pick up their first conference win. It would be a groundbreaking day for the Bulls offense, and leading them on the ground would be Jordan Cronkrite. On the road, but at ease in a place where they had won their last 3 visits.
We, on this gorgeous afternoon here in Hartford, are ready to go.
With a great game plan in place, South Florida was ready to go in all 3 phases, adding to their national reputation for getting into opposing backfields.
Dwayne Bowles Jr., the sophomore out of Miami, came up to make the play.
The Bulls defense continues to improve, and they would tighten the grip as this game progressed.
KJ Sales again got his hand in there and knocked it down.
One of 29 USF players from the Bay Area, Sales marks his turf by leading the team in pass breakups.
And that's Greg Reeves who gets him.
Jordan McLeod made his 3rd straight start at quarterback.
Started to run. Dives out, and he's got the first down.
Perhaps most significant was the Bulls' ability to run the ball, to instill their will offensively. Cronkrite strung together 5 straight 100-yard games a year ago and was on his way to another.
Big hole there. Cronkrite again, and another big pickup. That's about 15 yards on the carry. Sands again, and he busts loose. And Sands to the 20. And finally comes to rest at the 15-yard line.
Already 55 yards on the ground for the Bulls.
But they went to the air for their first score, brilliantly mixing plays to give them a lead they would never relinquish.
Bryce Miller caught.
McLeod to the corner, and it's caught.
Miller was making his first start in the slot for the Bulls, and it worked well. His first of 2 touchdown catches.
And Mensa swallowed up, and that was Kirk Livingston, the senior out of Fort Lauderdale.
The Bulls led 7-0 after a quarter, but they were like a snowball rolling downhill, each unit setting up the other. After 4 straight runs, McLeod picked up 68 yards on back-to-back completions that had the Bulls knocking not so gently on the Huskies' door at the 5. This time, the passes set up a scoring run.
Trevon Sands with the carry, breaking tackles, and he is in the end zone.
Sands would have a career high in rushing yards, and those who made the trip north enjoyed his first touchdown as a Bull. Even when UConn scored, special teams immediately answered.
High kick will be returnable. Sanders at the 2. Cuts it over to the left side, trying to get a seam.
Bentley Sanders up the left side. It's Sanders walking the tightrope, still going.
Can he stay in bounds? No whistles yet, and he's all the way into UConn territory.
A career-long 67-yard kick return by Sanders had the Bulls poised for their 3rd straight score.
Corner shot, and he's got it. Randall St. Felix for the touchdown.
Only 4 of the 16 games in this series have been decided by more than 8 points. The stubborn Huskies answered them with less than 3 minutes to go in the half. But that was more than enough time for the Bulls to answer themselves. Their 4th straight touchdown drive took less than a minute.
McLeod escapes, got a lot of room, and he's to the 40, 30, and out of bounds he goes.
South Florida averaged nearly 8 yards a rush in the first half, and McLeod danced his way in with under a minute to go. The Bulls' ability to run and stop the run was a key difference in building the comfortable halftime lead.
26-yard scramble for score. Jordan McLeod, and the Bulls' offense is rolling in the first half today.
And so was the defense, ball hawking as usual.
He's in trouble, and he's hit. Drop ball's loose. Ball scooped up, picked up there. That's Livingston with the ball.
They started the day second in the country in takeaways. They started the second half with a 13-point lead.
Spun down by Antonio Greer. That's the Bulls' 7th tackle for loss in this game.
McLeod, and here comes the blitz. He'll roll away from it, racing for the stick, and he's got the first down and more to the 15, cuts back to the 12.
UConn had no answers for McLeod's legs or his arms.
Has time, throwing toward the end zone, wide open, caught. Bryce Miller, his 2nd of the day.
It completed an 80-yard drive, one of 4 South Florida touchdown drives of 80 or more yards. There was no taking the foot off the gas for these Bulls. They were enjoying their afternoon in the sun and would pile up a season high of more than 500 yards of total offense, 313 of it coming on the ground.
McLeod scrambling, and he's not going to escape. Yes, he does. He's still on his feet and looking and still with it. How about this? McLeod.
The other Jordan, Cronkrite, rushed for 148 yards. Even the field goal unit got in on the ground attack.
Oh, it's a fake.
They toss it to Schrader, and he runs for the first down. Spencer Schrader on the fake field goal takes it around the right edge, and the Bulls tack on 6 more.
The first conference road trip of the season is a rousing success. Their 8th straight win over UConn. Knowing there is plenty of room for improvement, the Bulls are building confidence, and they take a lot of it, as well as smiles, back to Florida for homecoming.
Everybody, S-O-U-D-A, F-L-O-R-I-D-A, Southport, Southport,
He has now set a USF single game rushing record. Touchdown, USF! Blake Barnett on a keeper. They will run on first down and splitting the seam and going all the way down the field for a huge gain. Throws long, and this is picked off by Mike Hampton. Bulls defense digging in. A foot race to the end zone, and nobody is going to get him.
Bull Strong Inside USF Football is presented by Wendy's. When the Bulls win, you win at Wendy's. And by Coca-Cola. Hooters. Tampa General Hospital. USF Health.
Here we go. Group 3, you're down. Here we go.
And the shot is blocked by David Collins. Here comes Collins on a run out. He dumped it over the field. He just dumped it over the entire building.
I was so happy for our team, and I was just happy for them to have the success they had today. Just go play for 60 minutes, go have fun, and go enjoy the game. It is football, so go enjoy the game. The key is you have to be able to run the football, and we were able to rush the ball for over 300 yards.
There's a break. Cronkright across the 40. That's a gain of 17 yards. Big hole there. Cronkright again. And another big pickup. Sands again. And he busts loose. And the Bulls are doing it on the ground. 23 yards on that game.
You have to have confidence in the offensive line and let them guys just come off the ball, and which they did today, and they move people.
This is the best this offensive line has looked this entire season. These guys are getting to the second level untouched.
Sands still on his feet into the end zone. Straight ahead, Trayvon Sands, and that is another big carry. Cronkright has the first down, has more, well over 100 yards. Jordan Cronkright and this offensive line for the Bulls having a field day.
Shout out to the offensive line. They did a tremendous job. They just been sticking with it. We were harping on it during the week, just that we need to establish a run game and move people up front, and they stuck to it for all 4 quarters, and they did a great job.
We had a good push today, and that's just going into the week. We knew that that's something we had to do to make our offense better, because that kind of helps out the passing game as well.
A win like this definitely gets our confidence up. It's just my job to make everybody better. I'm not worried about my stats or anything like that. I'm worried about winning.
Just to open up the passing game and let them stack the box and let us get one-on-one outside.
To the 41, good play fake, over the middle, caught there to the 10, and that's Jacob Mathis all the way inside the 5-yard line.
It's amazing when you get the running game going, how then all of a sudden the play action pass just seems to magically open.
McLeod to the corner, and it's caught, and a touchdown there. Bryce Miller.
When I saw the ball up, I had to get it, just to get us rolling on offense. We can keep firing on all cylinders like we did today. It can help the defense get momentum, and we can just keep rolling.
McLeod, end zone open, caught, touchdown. And that's Miller again, his second score of the day.
It's going to take all of us playing together. So somebody's going to step up today. I don't know who it's going to be. So when somebody's going to step up, they're going to have a really good game. We know this. We still got to get better. We have to improve. Big opponent next week. Really big opponent next week.
I'm on the sidelines just hanging out, and Coach Strong comes up to me and he's like, "You ready to do this?" I'm like, "All right, let's do it." We drew it up in practice the other day. Everyone was pretty confident in it.
We have what we call a flip play, and the holder catches the ball and just flips it over his shoulder to the kicker.
So he's like, "All right, just catch the ball and just run like hell for the pylon."
Oh, it's a fake. It's a touchdown on the fake. Spencer Schrader, the kicker.
Schrader, the thing about him, he can run.
I'm nervous, but I was excited for it. A snap comes, Trent has a perfect flip to me. I caught it, and I just busted it for the pylon.
Mathis sealed the backer inside, which was a great block. I mean, unbelievable block, and then he was able to outrun the guy to the corner.
I got in there, and I got hit right after, but everyone was celebrating, so I knew I scored.
I love it. Sign him up.
Bull Strong Inside USF Football is presented by Wendy's. When the Bulls win, you win at Wendy's. And by Coca-Cola. Hooters. Tampa General Hospital. USF Health.
Here we go. Group 3, you're down. Here we go.